If you already have a layout drawn in another CAD software, you can import it into Vertex PD, then trace over it. DWG, DXF, or DWF files can be imported directly as reference drawings or converted to a Vertex VXP file first, then referenced in as the VXP file. To do that, just open the file, then save it as a VXP file before referencing it into the project. Select Open File from the File menu. Navigate to the file location. I'm going to go up 2 levels to the Shared folder and go into the Pics folder. Then change the file type to DWG or whichever file type you need. And I'm going to select this Tutorial 1 layout and click Open. The DWG conversion setup dialog lets you set up your own rules on how you want to convert layers, line types, text fonts, and other drafting elements. Since we're just tracing this file and not printing it, you can just select the default setup and click OK. To save it as a Vertex VXP file, select Save As from the File menu. Change the file type to VXP. Navigate to the location where you want to save it. I'm going to go back into the project and select this Ref folder inside the project. This is just a convenient location to store all your reference drawings for this project. Then click Save. And now we can close this window. I haven't made any additional changes, so I can click No to save changes. Now to import that drawing as a reference drawing, go to Reference Drawings and select Reference Drawing or Model. To select the file, click the Browse button, navigate to the folder where your file is located, select whichever file type you need, select the file, and click Open. You can enter in a description for this reference drawing, but it's not necessary. When Select Location is checked, you'll be able to place the drawing anywhere you want. It will also let you change the scale and rotation before adding it to the layout. When it's unchecked, it will place the origin of the reference drawing on top of the origin in the vertex layout, which is this green plus sign here on the layout. Use reference color will make everything on the reference drawing a bluish gray color so that you can tell the difference between what is in the reference and what you have drawn in the layout. You can select an individual layer to put the entire reference drawing on one layer, or keep it -1 so that the layers will be maintained as they are in the reference drawing. If you select Freeze Reference Drawing, then you will not see any changes made to the original file. You can also choose which layers will be visible, and if you don't want to see any raster images in the reference drawing. When ready, click OK. Since we had Select Location active, I have the reference drawing attached in my cursor, and it's waiting for me to select a location. I can right-click and choose a rotation, mirror vertically or horizontally, change the reference point, and change the scale. I'm going to click the K button to set the scale. You want your reference drawing to be at full scale in this layout. So if you're bringing in something that was drawn at something like 1/4 inch scale, then you need to scale it up to full scale by selecting 1/4 inch to full scale. If your scale is not on the list, you can use 1:?? and enter in your own value. This prompt is looking for a value to scale it down, so if you want to scale it up, you need to enter it as a decimal or an inverse. So for example, if you're going from 1/4 inch to full scale, you need to multiply it times 48. So I would enter it as an inverse of that, 1/48. Since my drawing is already at full scale, I'm just going to reset this back to FS for full scale. Then I'll hold my cursor near the origin marker. I see the little yellow circle, which is an automatic snap point. Then left click to snap to that origin. If you want to move or change the scale after it has been located, go to the Reference Drawings menu and select Move. Watching the prompts in the bottom left corner of the Vertex window, you can see it's waiting for me to select the reference drawing. So I'm just going to click on any line that's part of that reference drawing. Then the next prompt is to select a reference point. So I'm going to click on a corner of the reference drawing. Now I have the reference drawing attached to my cursor again, and I'm back to where I was before. So I can right click again, change the scale, rotation, and any of these other choices. When you're done making the changes, you can relocate the reference drawing wherever you want in the layout or place it back where it was before.